Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I am looking very crazy right now, but that is because I sat down to do my makeup tonight for date night, and I was like, you know what? I have never done a get ready with me date night, and in my head I think that people want to see that, so I decided to put on a nicer shirt-ish and start the rest of the process of me getting ready for my date night. So if that is something you are interested in watching, my little tutorial for a date night, then you should totally keep watching and know that this will soon look like something else. So yeah, go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I already started the process of like making myself look really nice for my husband on our date night. Really more for myself. I don't really care what he thinks at this moment. And I just kind of wanted to start a video. So I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter if it looks like this. So I'm going to start a video. So all I have done so far is I have prepped my skin with my moisturizer, which is the Neutrogena Extra Dry Water Gel. And then I have all over my face here, I have the Nars Soft Matte Concealer, a trick that Samantha March, who is a fellow beauty YouTuber and very well known, she uses this before she does her foundation, and she said it really helps her spot conceal versus using a different type of concealer, like a liquid. So I'm going to try her little technique. And my hair is wet because I just got out of the shower not that long ago, and I was just like, it was in like one of those twisty turby things, and I thought this would make it a little bit better. Probably not. And I've also set my eyes with that as well, and used my Nakia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Setting Powder, just so it would eliminate creasing. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of zoom you in here, and we're going to just kind of get ready together if you want. So, okay, so like I said, this is what I got. I think I have like this like neutral top here with like this leopard print. The shirt has got like a bigger neck hole, you know, so sorry that my bra strap keeps showing. But yeah, so very like neutral smoky eye. That's where I think I'm going today. And to do that look, I think I'm going to, which one do I want to use? So many looks and I just don't know what to do. Also for date night, he doesn't know what we're doing. I have planned this date myself. But my husband is very into golf, and I enjoy watching golf. I have actually only golfed golf like once in my life. So I have booked us a tea time for a golf simulator restaurant bar type scene at a local Club 18 by Mr. B's. That is where we're going, and I still want to look decently cute because I'll probably suck, and I at least want to leave with that. So that's where we're going, and probably do a little bit of dinner in there as well. So I'm trying to decide between, I have a couple of palettes. I'm really wanting to maybe dip into the Bare Necessities ColourPop palette. I feel like that would be a very cute look. I also kind of want to dip into my Jaclyn Cosmetics and really use the volume 2 and really focus in on those shades. But then also part of me wants to use like other palettes. I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough choice. Part of me also wants to take it back to my well-loved Lorac Pro Mega Pro palette. This is the number 2, 4 or something. Doesn't say on the palette. I loved this one very much. It's very well loved. This is tough, guys. I think I'm going to do a combo. I think I'm going to use some of the Bare Necessities ColourPop palette and some of my Mega Pro Lorac palette. So that's what I feel like doing. My whole vanity is a mess because I have like 2 other videos that I just filmed as well a couple days ago, and I have to leave all the product out so I remember what I used. Obviously I can watch the video, but this is just easier sometimes. So yeah, enough rambling. So I'm going to go in with, you know, a brush And I can't use my normal JS8 because it's covered in green shadow for my Glam Light and Michaela palette with my green look challenge. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it down below. So it's covered in green shadow currently, so I'll have to go for something else. I think I'm going to go for this JS9 fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to dip into the shade. These are a little bit more warmer, but I think I'm going to go into Sienna right here. My cheetah print portion is a little more cool toned neutrally, and a lot of these have warm colors. So I'm going to start with Sienna and just kind of place that right here. Oh, I dipped into the wrong shade, so I have a little bit of a mixture there with brown and sienna. Just kind of place that in that crease. I would love to know if anyone is watching this video, where do you and your significant other like to go on date nights? So wherever you are, do you like to just do, you know, like staying in type date nights, go out and watch a movie, dinner, drinks? What is it that you guys like to do? We usually are stay-at-home people, but I was just like, you know what, it's a beautiful day, it's like, it's actually fall weather, which is, you know, kind of crazy, because like 2 days ago it was like 85 and now it's 50 something, so it's kind of nice. I'm gonna break out some of my fall clothing, which is also why I was inspired to like really do this. I put on a sweater that I got at Kohl's, and I bought it in an extra large because it was in the junior section, and I assumed it would be like super fitted and super snug, and I totally tore off the tabs without trying it on, and it's totally like gigantor, like honestly bigger than I like to wear big sweaters, but this one's huge, and it like falls off my shoulders all the time, and I feel like as pretty as it is, it's gonna end up being a nuisance. I really hope I'm wrong. But I had that on first because I was like, this is the vibe. But we want this vibe too. Plus it'll be nice because, you know, I'll be doing golf motions. We'll see how well that goes. Gives me a little bit of range of motion in the shirt as well. And if you hear the clickety clacks, that would be our dog. She's waiting for her father to get up. He works nights, so if you didn't know that, he sleeps during the day. And these are like every other weekend we get time together, so we try to do something, you know, date nighty-ish every now and then. I do anyway. He's probably fine with not doing anything. Now I'm going to dip into another shade, and I think I'm going to go into my Bare Necessities. And I think I'm going to pick up this shade right here called Tabloid. It's like this darker, the camera's kind of washing it out, but it's like a darker, kind of neutrally toned brown. A little warm, but more on the neutral tone side, I think, in my opinion. The Lorac one has more warm toned shades than I'm going for right now. So I'm going to pick up a brush here and just kind of dab a little bit of that right here, just slightly below where I placed that shade before. So now I'm going to go into the shade in this palette that is called Velveteen right here. It's a little bit of a deeper, more cool toned brown. And I'm just going to take that same brush and dip into that, and I'm going to place that on this outer corner, kind of blend that in there. Get my mirror here. Then I'm going to really deepen this up with a slightly smaller brush. And I'm going to go into the shade, let's see. I go into this shade called Dutch Process, and it's got some, it's like a satin matte. It's got some sparkle in there, but I'm assuming, as most of them are, the sparkle doesn't actually show up. It kind of dissipates a little bit I'm going to mix a little bit of that in this shade called Baubles, I think. It's a lot darker. It's kind of like a black brown. It's also kind of a satin matte. And just place that right there just to really smoke it out. Like I said, I am going for a neutral smoky eye. Alright, I did clean those edges up a little bit. I'm going to go back in with that very first brush I had. And let's see. I'm going to dip into a slightly softer shade and just kind of really blend these edges together, all these neutral browns and things. Kind of mixing some warm toned with some cool tone, just keeping it a little spicy. And then I am going to jump off camera and I'm going to add a wing to this. I'm going to go into some eyeliner, but I'm going to have to just not do it on camera. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Okay. I am back. That was extremely stressful, and no, they're not perfect, but they will do. I'm sure no one's gonna care except me. So they are what they are. So I'm gonna go back in now with that Bare Necessities palette, and I'm gonna put a shimmer on top, and I think I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna do this one called The Talk right here. Very, very buttery smooth. I think this is their Super Shock formula. Don't quote me on it. It doesn't say on the back. They all say pressed powder, but I know this is not. I'm not sure what this is. I'm just going to place that. And I do this last. I'm trying out another technique. I don't remember who talked about it, but some YouTuber I watched talked about how it helps your eyeliner out a lot more if you do that before you put on any glitter or shimmer, so that it has a smoother surface to go on, and my eyes are already not smooth, but this will just kind of help the process, although I still struggled. I probably always will. So just placing that there, and then I'm going to dip into this shade called Reveal. It's this dark shimmer right here. I'm just going to put that on the outer area just to kind of blend these two together. And I will add more if I want to the eyes, but right now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wait for mascara just in case I want to add something else. I'm going to go ahead and start on my base. So I kind of prepped my skin sort of out of order, but that's okay. I'm going to go in tonight with, I think I want to do, I don't know, kind of want to try the Super Stay again. But also, I kind of want to do, I think I want to do this. I think I'm going to do my Nars Radiant, what was this? The Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. So I'm going to get a couple of pumps of that. I'm going to use my brush. I do not have a wet sponge right now. And I'm just going to pat this in first, and then start doing my buffing motions. This is the Anissa Beauty foundation, Pinnacle foundation brush. And I did use my Jaclyn Cosmetics under eye primer before I actually decided to film. So I did have that on under my eyes. Do this side. Alright, so now I am going to powder, and I'm going to use my Nakia Joy Cosmetics Big Shocker I'm going to use this. Actually, no, I'm not going to do concealer. I'm telling you, I'm kind of like losing it. I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl True Blend Undercover. I haven't used this in a while. Just gonna put that there. Maybe highlight a little bit of my forehead. I never do my nose because my glasses are always there, so it's kind of pointless. And I will go in with a sponge for this. I love this because it's very, very good coverage, and it brightens. I just have a shade, like one shade lighter than my foundation, and it's really good at brightening but not over brightening, and it just gives me good coverage with like no creasing, and I really appreciate that because I got some creases. And then I'll just take whatever is left in my cap, dip the bigger part of my sponge in, and just powder the rest of my face. Really get here in my smile lines, like so. So now that is done, I'm going to go in with some bronzer. And today for bronzer, I think I'm going to go in with, let's see which one I want. I think I'm going to do, I don't know if I want to do this from Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the Bronze and Blushing Duo in Sun-Kissed in Bronze Moment. Very lovely. Or if I want to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury, just because it's a little more cool toned. I think I am going to do this one. I think I'll use the bronzer in this. I may not use the highlighter. So I'm going to grab my bronzer brush and just kind of bronze up my face a little bit. My husband's alarm is going off, so that's good. Hopefully he gets up soon. Our reservations are at 8:30, and he has no idea what we're doing. I hope he enjoys it. Kind of gives me a reason to get all prettied up and kind of get to go do something together that interests him and me. It's a combo. I just suck. That's all it is. My husband is the type of person who, even though he says he's bad at everything, he's like amazing at everything. And we're both very competitive people, and I don't like not being good athletically compared to him. Like, and just, I want to be good at like one thing. Like, I know I'm really good with kids, I'm good at teaching, so my observations say I don't always feel that way, but my principal seems to think I'm good at teaching. I love helping kids, I'm good with that. And I'm known for my singing, but like, he doesn't sing. Like, I would like for us to, you know, have something that we kind of can be a little competitive with each other with, and like one not be extremely crazy better than the other, but seems to be the way this is going to be working out for us. Also, I hate that the light is glaring on that mirror, but I also really need that mirror. Okay, I want a little more bronze here. Like so. And then for blush, what do I want to do for blush? I think I'll go in with one of the Jaclyn blushes. I think I will go in with Oh Honey. This is not the same compact I had like a second ago. This is Oh Honey. Just take a little bit of this and just kind of stamp this up here. Give me some life to these cheeks. I love this bronzer. Or bronzer, I mean blush. I love the bronzer too, but this blush just does something for me. I'm gonna wipe off my lips here. They're looking real crusty and gross. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and go back to the eyes. And I'm feeling pretty good about where the eye look is at. All I really want to do is I just want to add a little more like shimmer. So I might dip in to some more shimmer. Big shocker. Let's see. This is really just a hodgepodge video, which I think I said in my last video as well. So, you know, keeping it hodgepodgey. I kind of want to take that Diamond Ashes from that cremated palette I used the other day and just pop this right here in the center, just to like really do something for me. And I think I'm also going to use that as my inner corner highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my mascara, and I'm going to go in today with my Lash Sensational Luscious from Maybelline and coat my lashes with generous amounts since I don't do falsies. I'm going to grab my inner corner highlight brush, and I'm going to just put a smidgen, like a smidgen of this white from that palette. Ooh, actually no, I'm going to do this Afterlife shade. It's like a creamy shimmer. Just pop that. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. And this isn't even in this dark white. That's amazing. Like I said, in my last video, I've like not used this at all. So just put a pop of that white. Like that. Alright, I'm gonna take a step back, really like, well really I'm gonna like look into this. So like zoom in, I guess, and just kind of go over everything with my sponge just to make sure it's the way I want it. And then I guess I'll go in with setting spray, and then I guess this is it. And I'll add some highlighter once the setting spray is dried, just a smidge. I want to go in tonight with my, I'll do my Urban Decay All-Nighter. Just kind of spritz the face. It's good and spritzed. Alright, I'm just going to let that soak in, and while I do that, I'm going to grab my lovely Jaclyn Cosmetics Accent Flash Palette. She sells these individually, like the shades individually now. This palette does not exist anymore. It was limited edition, but you can buy each of these shades individually. They look like that. They are stunning. I'm going to grab my highlighter brush. Just kind of do a combo there. Just put that on the high points of my face. I mean, that's pretty freaking amazing. I do say so myself. Just like that. A little bit on the nose, above the lips, my cupid's bow. Just a little on my forehead, on my brow bones. You know, just wherever I want to glean from, you know. And then, really quick, I'm just going to add a smidgen more blush over top of that. I'm just taking whatever is left on the brush. The light kind of washes it out. It's a lot more intense in person, which is my fave. And I think this is the finished look. I was gonna like take my hair down and like do a really cool like transformation, and I don't care anymore. But yes, I really do love how this looks. I'll turn off one of these lights and just give you kind of a close-up. I do realize I did not put on lips. We're not done yet. Bonus content. Okay, so for my lips, I'm gonna go in with my Jaclyn Cosmetics lip liner that I have somewhere here. Ooh, actually, I think I'm gonna use my Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon Lip Pencil pen thing, and just do kind of like a my lips, but better look. Like so. And then I'm just gonna pop a little bit of my Jaclyn Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Audacious. It's like this champagne-y gold color. And just put that right in the center. I love this gloss. It's like not sticky at all. And I like that. Okay, so now I am finished. This is my final look for date night, and I'm very excited. Yeah, and I'm really glad I decided to make this video kind of partially way through it. I really like how this turned out, and it was just really fun to play with music, with makeup. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video. Please let me know any comments or tell me what your go-to products are for a date night with your significant other. I would love to know. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video. I would love to broaden my horizons and get to more people. And yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed evening and a wonderful Sunday. Bye!